You know, I feel really icky and gross. What do you mean? Like, I don't know, wearing a corpse just isn't really normal. It feels weird. This is the intro transition, but because I don't have an intro, I'm just doing this intro. Hello everybody, and thank you all for clicking on this video. Today is my high school junior year, day 5. First Monday of the school year, so don't know how to feel about that, but it was a very good Monday, so I can't really complain too much. It's not like it was a Monday, am I right? The first thing that I did in this day, I got to school and I went and sat down and I just started reading The Great Gatsby because I have to read that for school. It's for a project, or I didn't really start it, I was just continuing it. But I sat down and I just read it, and that was it. There was just me and 2 other people in the class, maybe 3, I don't know, I was reading the book, I wasn't paying attention to the amount of people in the class. But anyway, this freshman, he walks up, because I guess he feels like he's in control of, like, the room, but he left, and he's not a jokester, he doesn't really joke about things. He left, and he looked out, and then right when he got to the door, he turned back and said, "Hey, you guys, stay calm, and don't do anything." And then he left. What? I was literally sitting there reading. I couldn't hear a noise from anyone in the room because they were either on their iPads or books. What? This is like the weirdest thing ever. Like, what are you gonna do? Leave and like the entire world falls apart? Oh no! What do we do? The kid's not here to help us out. Where did he go? What happened? I hear a Why is there an entire shelf just dedicated to Amiibo? Why are there so many? Somebody please, I have a wife and family. Why do I hear? The only scary thing here is the bad special effects. No budget. Oh man. I honestly don't know what he meant by that statement. Like, that is the weirdest part of today. Anyway, during creative writing, we did a devotional at the beginning of class, and then our journal prompt for today was alliteration sentences, and we had to write a few of them. And then after that, we just continued to do the thought bubble web thing from last week. We just kind of began to write, like, more in-depth about some of what we wrote. After creative writing class, because that was pretty much all we did, I went across the street to apologetics. And today in apologetics, we just kind of like, I can't even remember exactly what we did. I remember he gave a few people a piece of paper and then they read part of what was on it. And acting, but not really, because they just read a single line and they didn't really do anything. They just sat there and kind of just read the line. After we did all that, there was actually a ton of notes that we had to copy down in our Bible journal. So I did that and finished that. And then after that, I'm saying that a lot. That's not alliteration. That, oh my gosh, that is just having words that are bad because I say them too much, and that makes them lose their value. Done. I'm done with Bible. After Bible, I went over to Spanish class. Today in Spanish we learned about, we continued to learn about numbers, and we began to learn about the days of the week and the months, and we have a quiz tomorrow over the numbers, and the quiz that I was talking to you guys about last week, I got a 100 on. After Spanish, we went outside, and by we went outside, I mean I went outside to walk to my math class, and there was an outside area, and 2 of my friends were there, and so I was like, hey, let's talk, because I actually have a lot of time. I have 10 minutes instead of the usual 5, which I know sounds not like a lot, and that might be sarcastic, but I'm not being sarcastic because it's so much time. Sorry that I'm being so enthusiastic for today's video. I have the house alone, so I don't have to worry about anybody overhearing me, so I'm just going crazy with it. I don't know, this is how I want my vlogs to be every day, but I can't because I share a house. Maybe a house in San Francisco alone, away from anyone else, even though in San Francisco it's like really populated and everybody's like condensed. Anyway, during the break between Spanish and math, I was outside and my friends and I were talking, and then there was this ladder there because I guess some people were working on the roof. Anyway, there were people going up and down, and by people I mean the workers. And then all of a sudden there's this one kid and he goes up, and then everyone's just kind of like, everyone who wasn't with him kind of like backed up a bit because they're like, yo, I'm not gonna touch that. We're not related. I don't know who that is. We don't even go to the same school. Bye. And then one of the workers, I've seen her around before, but it's like I've never actually known her name because she works there and I don't have any reason to know her name. She ran over there and she was like, get off! She like screamed at him, so I was like, who is that? I've never seen him before in my life. Anyway, after that, that's pretty much the only thing that happened in between classes today. I went into my math class. My math class started a little bit late because my teacher went to go do something. She was talking to the principal, and then he goes, "Why are your kids still outside?" Like right outside of her room, because she wasn't even there yet, so the class didn't start. And she goes, "They're not in my room yet because I let them have extra time because they're good kids and don't run up ladders." I was like, oh, whoa, that was a good comeback. I do realize now that is not actually a good comeback. I mean, it's kind of a good comeback. It's on topic, but it wasn't like, oh my god. My head's going to, no, my head is not in good shape if I plan on doing all these weird motions, because earlier it started hurting when I was on the ground, and now it's hurting because I did that. Anyway, during math I had the spinny chair again because, I mean, it was there, and I'm allowed to be on it, so why not? Because it's the superior chair. I mean, if you don't like spinny chairs over normal chairs, you are wrong. You are wrong. That is the only thing I could say to you. You are wrong. I don't even care if that's an opinion, because it's the wrong opinion. Then math class started, and it was pretty normal for pretty much the entire time. Pretty much. There were these three girls right in front of me. There was the one in front of me to the left who didn't really have anything to do with this story. Then there was the one in front of me who was doing her work. And there was the one in front of me directly to the right. And then she was just kind of like looking at the other one like for a few minutes. And then all of a sudden she like whips her hair. And the only thing I could think of was Wicked. But I couldn't make a reference to it because nobody was there that would have gotten it. Justin, please, just hang out at my school one day. Please. I love you. After math, I'm trying to think of anything else that happened in math. Nothing really comes to mind. Then I went to lunch today, and lunch, it was kind of a normal lunch. I was just sitting there, eating pizza, talking to my friends. It was lunch. But during lunch, I went over to get the yearbook, which is weird because we got 2 yearbooks, and it's like, that's such a waste of money. Why did we each get one? My brother and I. Why did we each get one? Why couldn't we have gotten one? It's the same book. They literally got it from the same shelf. It's not different at all. So why did we spend an extra $45 on it? I could have bought like 2 Smash Brothers characters for that. Hashtag overpriced DLC joke. Woohoo! Anyway, I haven't looked at my picture in this yet, so this is gonna be a fun journey for both of us. How fun. Where am I? Oh wow, I flipped right to my page. Look at how awkward I look. It's almost like it's me. Then after lunch, I went to English 3 honors, and today in English 3 honors, it was kind of normal. We went into class, and then she started the class, just kind of the normal way with the little devotional thing. We prayed, and then we started the class. I said this too many times. I hate it when I notice myself saying something too many times, because then it feels like I'm just saying the same thing over and 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 over again, and you've lost interest by now. Then, during English, it was mainly just, you know, English. We talked about The Great Gatsby. We watched a John Green video about The Great Gatsby, the part 1. We've only watched the first part currently, and she said she doesn't know if she's going to show the second part because we don't have that much time in class. Anyway, then after that we just kind of talked, and then she started referencing things, but she didn't start referencing things. She referenced something, and then she said, whenever I reference something, I'm going to show you guys what I'm referencing. So she went back to her computer and just got Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, like, from Netflix, you know, the Netflix show. Just brought it up on the projector and then just played, like, it was a scene. It was a tiny scene. It was like 5-6 seconds long. It could have been a Vine. But it was the one part where, I can't even remember his name at this point. He goes, how much money was in your backpack? $13,000. Oh, no, 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 no. Then she's like, yeah, whenever I say no, or whenever one of my friends and I say no, we just reference that part. And it's like, I didn't expect that show to be brought up in the middle of English class. I'm glad that it was the first episode, though, because I've only seen the first episode, so I'm working on catching up. I don't have as much time as I did during summer to just watch 20 episodes of One Piece in a day, okay? Anyway, that was English class. After English class, or at the end of English class, she gave everyone a project. We finished the project. Most people did. My team did, at least. By my team, I mean me and one other person. We finished our project, and then after that I went home. Now all I need to do is begin my math and just finish that, and then I'm gonna have a free day for the rest of Monday. And it's already almost 5:30. Oh well. This has been, I don't know, I feel like this is gonna be a really good vlog. Anyway, thank you all for watching. This has, as far as I'm concerned, been a good vlog. I haven't actually edited it yet. I haven't actually done that, finished that, whatever. I haven't done diddly did it yet. My Wii U and my PS4 are both yellow right now. I know the PS4 means it's in rest mode. Pretty sure the Wii U means updating. Everything's updating. That means this weekend everything's gonna be updated. I'm not gonna need to charge everything like I needed to do last week when everything needed to charge at once. And it's like, I'm so stuck in all these cords. I'll see you all tomorrow on Tuesday. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.